Well, actually, it's more like... That was a bit fucking X-Files.
Yeah.
Well, I said that bearing children was hard work. We have 4. How do you feel? Bush Tucker Brad sees where the sun is in the sky and realizes that it has been almost 24 hours since we were here. With the Jeep, it will be so much easier to carry them back. What?
Look at this. We left it in a straight line, right?
Yeah.
This out. We're in a circle. Someone must have moved them.
Yeah, someone's been here.
Why would
Well, so much for keeping them secret.
Why would you move them and then just leave them there?
Oh, let's go down. Perhaps they were trying to fuck with our minds, Miss Moneypenny. I reckon, one of the hippies is just trying to scare us. Yeah. Got strange stuff on my hands. Feels like anesthetic. My fingers are all itchy. Feels like having a handful of grubs. They're out. Ah, Julie the Innovator. Well, Innovator, let's see what these guys have got on underneath. See if they're wearing underwear. What's that stuff that they're wearing? What's it made of, do you reckon?
I don't know, but it's really old.
Looks like hash and sort of like the hempies wear, but just it's really crumbly. Let me have a look. Watch out. We will document this in true documentary style. Looks like an ancient weave, pre-Jesus, I think. Actually, what would I know about Jesus? They're kind of wrapped underneath like mummies. I don't know whether we should unwrap these, hey? Because remember what happened to Carter? I think he was bitten by an evil mosquito or something. Joel? Julie? Julie? What do you reckon we should do with them?
Put clothes on us.
Hey?
Put clothes on them.
Put clothes on them?
Put clothes on them.
Okay. I keep washing my hands, but it keeps coming back. It gets washed off, and then it's like it grows back. It feels really unpleasant. In the air of the milky, in the story for the breakfast. Thank you. Going to eat out on the terrace. Oh, pissed off. Hey, Joel. Come here. Yeah, well, you know why this shits me off? Because they told us not to go near their houses. But they come and play pranks at our house. Maybe it's like initiation or something.
You can't see me very well, can you?
Nope.
I'll switch to infrared.
Ah,
You
there
can
we
see
go.
me now. I am so beautiful.
Yes.
Now we are going to use this camera to film those guys at night time and see what they're fucking doing in the dark. Yeah?
Yeah.
So I'll just set the camera so it'll take a photo maybe once every 2 minutes.
Yep.
So that should capture it. Alright. Let's go to bed. Good night, babies. Can I ask you a question? Do you think they're alive?
Yeah.
Why?
When I look into their eyes, it's not so much like the hypnosis you do, it's more like there's thoughts in my head that I didn't put there.
It's like they put thoughts in your head.
Yeah. But it's not scary, it's kind of peaceful.
Well, I noticed a couple of times that I couldn't get your attention today, and when I had my first look into their eyes, I thought the same thing, so I guess we'll see tomorrow, won't we? Julie's still in bed, but it's Christmas morning for me. Let's see if we got anything. Yes! I apologize for my morning voice. I wonder if you got anything. Let's check it out. Okay, it got something
Ooh, this is pretty exciting. Let's check it out. Julie! Julie, quick! Come check this out, quick! Quick, 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 quick! Oh, it's finished. You can't see. Hang on. We'll run it again and we'll put it on video this time.
Yeah. I actually checked the camera this morning and it was on 20-minute increments, so these guys must be moving really slow. I reckon it'd be like watching the hands of a clock moving. It's so slow that we can't see it, but the camera can. I can't believe they're actually alive, holy shit. Ooh, let's do it again. It's weird because you can see the grass moving in front of them.
It's like a force field.
Yeah, but it could be something else as well. I reckon we should analyse this really carefully. I just opened up the roof to let some realism in. Ooh. Creepy. Creepy fade. Wow. The implications are staggering, eh? How do you think the scientists handled this? Well, I'm going to have a cone. Okay, the weird thing now is looking at these guys like actual living entities rather than the blocks of licorice we thought they were. I'm curious to see how they move, so would you mind?
Yep. Their underside seems to be very much like a snail. It's kind of wet and it gives off this icky black stuff.
I'd love to know what the fuck these things are. Maybe these are those extremophiles that Scott was talking about, you know, the things that can live underground for millions of years. When I'm bent, they seem quite real. They're very corpse-like. The crows and stuff have been trying to feed on them, and the ants and the flies, and maybe they are dead bodies or bog bodies, and I shouldn't have released them from that cave. I don't know whether all this is being put on for our benefit, but it's keeping me entertained, so I don't mind so much.
I don't know what that stuff is, but it keeps growing. I wonder if anything's changed with those leaves. Find my torch. Torch. Have you got it, Mr. Glue Dude? No, torch. Ah, there it is. The f***? That's a f*** on my hand. You can't see it in normal light, but under... must be... yeah. Under the UV light it glows. Jesus Christ. I wonder if that's off them. Ah. Okay, I've hooked up a portable power pack to a portable UV light, and I'm filming the ground where those little creatures, we're going to call them the Gab, where they were slithering around last night. It's kind of like a snail trail. It's really sticky and mucusy, but it glows under UV light. But what is most interesting on this dark and spooky, scary night is that under these guys, it's not actually the black sticky stuff. Hang on, let me just switch to normal. It's not actually the black sticky stuff that glows. It's only when it gets on leaves or some sort of plant matter. It's really hard to see with this camera, but yeah, it's only when it sticks to leaves that it actually glows. That's a bit strange as well. I've seen something out here on the ground that's making me think that I should go and talk to the hempies now, or at least some authorities. I came out here with my UV light to check the gabweed on the ground, and something has changed. I'll just turn this over. And as you can see, it's still growing on the ground, but the concerning thing is that it's spread to this plant. I don't know what it is. I think it's just a gum tree or something like that, but it's spread to all of the leaves. What's really concerning is I think the gab only touched this for about 2 seconds, and it spread right throughout the plant. So I'm starting to think that maybe this gabweed or whatever it is a major league biohazard.